Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is one of this week's new releases. It is Fantastic Four: The Prodigal Son. It was a really weird miniseries. I don't know necessarily why it's called Fantastic Four: Prodigal Son, because there's a whole bunch of different one-shots kind of all brought together. It really should just be The Prodigal Son. It collects Fantastic Four: Prodigal Son, Silver Surfer: Prodigal Son, and Guardians of the Galaxy: Prodigal Son about this character named Prodigal. At least that's how they pronounce it. It's kind of written a little bit different. So it's written by Peter David, artist by Francesco Manna, colors by Espen Grundetjern, and letterer by is Cory Petit. So the story is about this character, Prodigal, who comes to Earth, crash lands on it, and it takes us through three different stories, one-shots that take us through his history and kind of introduce us to his character. First one involves Fantastic Four and the Savage Land, Kazar, and Shayna, and then the second one is about Silver Surfer and Prodigal's history with Galactus, and then the third story involves the Guardians of the Galaxy. So it's kind of interesting, like three, I wouldn't necessarily call them three one-shots, but they're kind of one-shots. You can't really read them necessarily on their own. I think the second one you can, but beyond that, it's not something you're going to want to read on your own. Fantastic Four, I guess you could read on its own. Is Silver Surfer, which is the second one you could. Guardians of the Galaxy, you really can't because it kind of finishes up the story. And it was interesting. I think the thing that I'm kind of fascinated by this is I kept on asking myself why. Like, why was this done? Why was this released? Like, what's the point of this? I feel like I'm missing something as far as maybe the character or something like. But it's good. Like, Prodigal's an interesting character I kind of hope we see more of. So there was a lot of potential with this. It's just one of those I kind of walk away as a miniseries is what did this do? Like, what did this fill? What did this kind of introduce? And what was the point of it? And other than introducing Prodigal, I can't think of anything necessarily that it really does. It's really good, though, and the story itself is some nice twists, especially when you get to that third part with the Guardians of the Galaxy that wraps up the story. How the story wraps up, I think, is really fascinating and really interesting. And again, it makes me want to see more of this world and this character, and hopefully we get more down the road. This is potentially like a really interesting character that has a lot of potential as far as the Marvel Universe goes. The art is solid. Like, the art is really good. And I mean, the stories are good too. Like, there's. Let me check it out here. Some stuff there. I don't want to show too much off because I just don't want to spoil things. Yeah, we'll go over this as well. So kind of some cool page layouts you can see there as well. A little different. Like, this doesn't have box. There's no panel on that one. So yeah, like it's an interesting thing. Like, I really enjoyed it, but at the same time, I came away going like, what was the point of this? So as far as extras, we got some covers, we have some sketches of characters, some works on the cover, stuff like that, a little bit extra. So there's some decent amount. There's only 3 issues though, so it's still $15.99, a little bit pricey, I think. If this was like $12.99, I think it would be a bit better of a deal. Even with the extras, I think $12.99 is what I would be hoping for. Really $12, but $12.99 is acceptable. It's good though. It's actually really solid. I like it. It's just one of those, again, of like the why. So I expect something down the road. I just don't know what it is, and I don't think we've seen it yet. So hopefully, unless I'm missing something, if someone please fill me in if I'm missing something on this. So yeah, like, it's out in comic shops now. This is one like I recommend. You can just pick it up and you can enjoy it and put it down, and like you don't really need to know anything else, which is kind of cool. It's out in comic shops now. It'll be out in bookstores soon. Go support your comic shop. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. Tell if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some affiliate links. There are affiliate links, but again, support your comic shop. And speaking of support, I want to thank Marvel for hooking us up with this review copy, and thank you for watching, as always. Now, if you're into Marvel, if you're into comics, you're into Fantastic Four, Silver Surfer, Guardians of the Galaxy, comics in general, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com or on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.